So take a look here. This is our Walker Tower camera, and you may be familiar with the Tacos El Cuñado, the silver bullet hairstyling, and then that shop on the right with the white sign. That's a brand new business here in Grand Rapids. It's called Pages and Peonies. It's a romance bookstore. I'm joined now here in studio by Sarah Gramza-Howard and Jess Hodges, the co-owners of the store. Ladies, thanks so much for being here with us tonight. I know so many of us in the newsroom, we're really excited to have you guys in. Your store has seen tremendous success in just a couple of weeks of being open. You're right across the street from us here at WZZM, which is really cool. Tell me a little bit about where this idea started in the first place to open up this store and kind of a niche store.
Yeah. So I essentially started reading again in 2020 when COVID hit and didn't have much to do, so I was able to read more.
Yeah.
And I got into romance, and it changed my life for the better, definitely. And then when I met Jess, we kind of bonded over our love for plants, and then also I introduced her to some romance books, and that's how we bonded and became friends, and then we decided to start a business together.
Which is so cool. And your opening, which was what, 2 weeks ago now at this point?
The 21st.
Yeah, so just about 2 weeks ago. If we can show those pictures, guys, from their opening, there were hundreds of people that lined up, here on Alpine. These are those photos. It was also wildly hot this day, and people stood outside to open this store. What was were you expecting that? How did you handle that situation? It was kind of crazy.
It was crazy. We were just ready for probably like 15 people to be in line by the time we opened. Instead, we had dozens and dozens.
Yeah.
Our spouses and family came together and they were like, we need to get these people water, keep them hydrated. We need to collect their trash and just keep them happy in line and just get them in the door but not rush everybody. And it was awesome. I mean, the crowd seemed to love it.
The
So
top
cool.
wait time was like 4 hours from when they
goodness.
got in line to when they checked out.
Okay, and I was kind of thinking this through rationally. You guys are a relatively new business. You don't want to have too much product because you're opening up for the first time.
Yep.
And then you were met with this insane crowd. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys kind of sold out of books that opening day.
Oh yeah, definitely. We did not expect that. Our shelves were pretty full. Like we filled them as much as we could with our starting funds.
Yeah.
And they were emptied.
I know you guys made some online videos, some TikToks, some Instagram videos, and your store was just wiped out.
Yeah, no, it looked like we got ransacked. Everything was missing and everywhere. It was fun chaos.
Okay, and so let's back up just for a second. I mean, a new store, it can be tough to launch a new business, especially, in today's economy. What do you think contributed to you guys having this tremendous success? What did you do, you think, kind of looking back now, to make that happen? Was it your social media? What do you think sort of played a role there?
I definitely think it was social media. I've actually sold stuff online for like 5 years,
Cool.
so I had a little bit of experience with that. But I think mainly TikTok and Instagram were the driving force.
TikTok's really blowing up in Grand Rapids with lots of local businesses, which is cool.
Exactly. I also feel like it's kind of an underserved market as well. So there's just not a lot of places where you can find exclusively romance. And we are one of those places.
Yep.
Very cool. And you guys sell more than just books. You've got, I shouldn't discount this beautiful display that you have here. You sell funny merch, you sell bookmarks, you sell plants as well. Is that right?
We have some air plants. We probably want to broaden that in the future. And then we have the cut flowers as well.
Yep, we're starting out with like 6 varieties of cut flowers. And we're just hoping to keep getting those in, different ones every month, and just pushing those because people love books and people love flowers.
Yeah, so just like flowers that people could put right in a vase at home and make a bouquet out of. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love that? And all those people that were in line, what did they say to you on that first day, and what have they said since then? What's the response been from people in the community?
It's been so positive. I remember on opening day and just the past week, folks coming in saying, I'm so happy to see you guys succeeding.
Aww.
We saw you online. We're just so happy you're here, and we're just going to keep coming back.
Oh, so cool. Okay, and so how did you sort of recover from, being bought out of all of your product? And then am I making this up? Did you guys have to close for a day or two just to restock, or did you have more? What did you do?
No, so we stayed open that next day and still had a bunch of people come in.
Oh my goodness.
But the night of, we placed a bunch of orders for like everything we could possibly order. But slowly the stuff came in, we restocked. We're pretty much restocked now. We have still a lot more books coming in the mail.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Really had to figure out that supply and demand issue.
My.
So cool. And You are an author yourself, Sarah, and this is your book here on display, correct? Tell us a little bit about that. That makes this all even cooler. You guys love reading, you love books, you love selling books, but you're also a writer.
Yes, yeah. So that is my book there, Keep Me Safe. It's set around Traverse City, Michigan, because that's like my favorite place ever. And it is a best friend's dad romance. So if that's something you're interested in, the best like comp title we can compare it to is like Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas.
Cool.
Jess also helped me edit it, so that was a fun bonding experience for us as well.
That was cool.
Very cool. Okay, and you're also, you know, we have to be careful how we talk about this, but I know it's of interest. You guys are trying to start this spicy book club.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that and where that sort of stands at this point.
Yeah, so we actually just sent out an email today
Cool.
telling people that we're going to start up the book club this July. So the first month of it is going to be this July. We picked The Never King by Nikki St. Crow as our first book, and we're hopefully going to plan the meetups for like the end of the month.
Okay, so it'll sort of be like a book of the month, just like a traditional book club, but kind of community-wide, which is really cool.
Exactly.
Very cool. And I mean, anything else that I'm missing here? Obviously, you guys have found this tremendous success, which is so cool. I mean, you're best friends, which also is really neat. What are just your hopes for the future? I know it's only been a couple weeks, but you know, you have such a bright future ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're just hoping to do more community events, bring more folks into the store, just get to know people, create a safe space to talk about these books that not everyone talks about every day.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to do some fun events besides author signings, but just fun collabs coming up this summer that involve businesses that aren't exactly book related, but we found fun ways to tie our businesses together and get the public involved.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
neat.
We actually have an author signing coming up this month, July 12th.
Yep.
We
Very
have
nice.
Monica Amore coming.
Very cool. And so that'll be right at the store that people can come and meet her?
Exactly, yes.
Wow, awesome. Okay, and I want to show, if you're interested, here is a look at their schedule. So you guys are open every day but Monday, which is why you're able to be here today, which we so appreciate. And if you know where WZZM is, you know where they are, but here's the address, 2751 Alpine Ave Northwest, Suite 3. It's a white sign above. Ladies, I so appreciate you being here. Anything else that you just want folks to know about your new venture here in Grand Rapids?
Mainly just that we're an inclusive space. We accept everybody. We even have a kids section for parents if they want to come shop and they need somewhere for their kids to hang out. We've got a spot.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, ladies, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here and talking about this new exciting journey. I'm so happy for you guys, and I can't wait to see just sort of where everything goes. And you guys are very active on social media, so if folks at home would like to learn more, you know, about the books that you have coming in, the events, following you guys online is a great route as well.
Yes, exactly.
All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.